What's up, guys? Back with another video today, and today's topic is a question that I was asking my dad yesterday, because we had a new student come to our class who came from a different gym, one of those not competitive gyms, but yeah, they have people who compete. I'd say more so than UFC, right? So this is an open-ended question, right, with some experience behind it. Could prove some insight to newer people. But the question was, should you start out in the beginning at a really top tier school, or should you start at maybe a more beginner school and then transition? So that was kind of the question I was trying to ask him. And in the beginning, you don't know how much you want to go into it, right? You say you're gonna go into it, but maybe you don't know how into it that gym is, right? So I guess feeling out the vibe for different gyms in the beginning is okay. You don't have to stick to one, but I wanted to hear his thoughts on that.
I think it is to your point, right? Like when you get into the jiu-jitsu game, right, or if you want to try jiu-jitsu, unless you have a friend or people that are already doing it, you don't really know, right? You're coming in kind of blind about what the school's about, how hard it is, the level of intensity. So I think if you're one of those people that is just brand new, you don't know anybody, then yeah, it's probably a good idea to, at least for one, try out multiple schools, right? Try to go and see, and try to see what kind of people are training there, the level of intensity. Even for us, like even for the people that came, they were actually two kids that came, right? And I talked to them later, and they said the school that they tried, all the kids were big, right? So that was kind of a challenge. They I guess their kids felt a little intimidated. So students, the type of students that are there, type of program they run, right? I think that kind of plays a factor into it. But obviously, if you know people that are doing jiu-jitsu, then they probably can refer you, right, based on their personal experiences. I think the kids that came yesterday knew somebody that was taking our classes already, because one of the other kids knew them, so probably they got referred over to just try out UFC. Yeah, I don't know what you think.
Well, you always say location, so I think that's kind of a big one, right? You're kind of more willing to just go to the gym that's the closest to your house, which we did, and I think is the most convenient for everybody. But like you said before, you might have to take your training elsewhere someday, right? Maybe your coach, whatever, leaves, or he moves, or you move, or whatever. You gotta get reintegrated somehow.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good, super good point. Because I mean, for us, it's not too bad in Hawaii, right? You don't have to drive 4 hours to a gym. But I mean, I've read stories about people on the mainland that have to really go far to go train. I think one of our guys, I think they got deployed, and they told me it's like a 2-hour bus ride each way just to get to the gym. So makes it a little challenging. Yeah, Hawaii not so bad. I mean, there is traffic, but it's not going to be 2-3 hours one way and back. Yeah, so even for us, right? I mean, when we go to Concept, 30 minutes. There's traffic, it's a little longer, but it's not bad. It's well worth I think it's well worth the drive. Yeah, for us. It's not
less than that. Well, those are our ideas about how to select a school, what to look out for. I think we might have went over this before, but it was more so the question I asked him. He wanted to make a video on that. So yeah, try out multiple places and see the vibe. Some places might be more competitive, some might be more hobby, some is just like lifestyle. They might go over different things. So there's not one master, right? Everybody knows something, so always be willing to try something new.
It's true.
Till next time, guys.